Are all kinds of feelings valid?
Yes. The good ones, the bad ones, the ones that make you feel depressed, they're all valid. At the end of the day, a feeling is a feeling. It's an emotion. Emotions are not under your control. It's all right to feel a particular way. What's wrong is if you have a guilt associated with the way you felt or the way your emotions make you feel.
Yeah.
That is, I think, an unnecessary burden or an unnecessary tax that you put over and top of what you're already going through.
That's true.
And you should spare yourself that.
Yeah. So I really love it when you tell me that never be sorry for the way you feel.
Yeah.
But I think one also has to keep in mind that you don't act on every impulse and every emotion. So you have to have that wisdom.
That's true. We don't have control over our emotions, but we have control over the fact how we respond with them or respond to them,
Yeah.
right?
So
That is in our control, and that is what defines a person.
So generally it's one's values which actually tell you what's right, what's wrong, and that determines your behavior. And then your behavior in turn builds your character, and character defines how you live your life.
Sure. Yeah, it's a hierarchical situation,
Yeah.
right? So behavior is like the weather. It can change from person to person, or even with the same person for that matter. But over a period of time, the way you behave with others, that defines your character, like the climate.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes people behave very poorly, and I would much rather have them feel sorry and apologetic about their behavior than being unabashedly unapologetic.
you know, one thing which I personally feel, I could be wrong, but I generally feel that everyone tries to justify their actions to themselves. There's some sort of, it could be a twisted logic or it could be whatever. But at the end of the day, one person has to live with themselves.
Yeah.
And generally, it is only possible if you justify what you're doing in your own mind, in your own way.
Essentially, what you're saying is that there is darkness within all of us, but you don't let it steer the wheel.
That's very beautifully put.